I really do want a new microphone, people. Is it really?
Yes, we hear everything
You're
you're
directly
saying.
on top of it.
I'm going deaf, that's what it is. No, that's not funny. It didn't sound like I could hear myself before.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, what was I gonna say?
What are you saying? Do you have a point?
No, I have no point
Well,
whatsoever.
question.
7 years, ladies and gentlemen. 7. Let's take some more questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go to the left.
First of all, I'd like to say, yay, Harry Kim finally got promoted. But on a serious note, like
Wait, hold on one second. How do you feel about that, Kate? He got promoted.
No, I was great. Absolutely splendid.
Okay.
like many of the others here, we all follow you on social media, and I wanted to know what passion projects you guys have going on right now and why it means so much to you.
Passion means many things. Are you talking about work or are you talking about passion?
It's a strong word, no doubt.
It's a word that has many
A
possible
lot of layers to that word.
What'd you say?
Kate, why don't you give us a lot of complications involving that word? A lot of remorse and regret. We got
A
a
lot of
pleasure and joy.
diabolical twists and turns.
7
involving
years,
that word.
people. 7 years. I will say that I just finished a passion project, Resident Alien. I had an amazing 5 or 6 years on that show, and we just aired our series finale last night. And
Good, congratulations.
thank
Russ.
you.
That's great.
And we're gonna have Alan Tudyk and some of the actors here tomorrow for a Resident Alien panel. So that's been a real passion project because of the stories behind these characters and the message of that show, which is so optimistic, reminds me a lot of Star Trek. And that's been my passion project.
And I just finished a great, what I thought was a great series on Apple TV called Dope Thief. With Brian Tyree Henry.
You were phenomenal. You were
Thank
so
you,
good,
sweetie.
and that's so good.
I think he may win the Emmy, actually.
He's extraordinary. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really a strong
But
season.
how is it, Brandon, you can probably speak to this better than us. How is it that the ones that you think are, Peter Craig is unbelievably talented as a writer, right? And he was the showrunner as well, but so smart. Sally Field's oldest son, Peter Craig, wrote Dope Thief. Why is it that some fall under the radar when in the performing of them it feels magnificent? I just don't understand it. It sort of languishes. It goes from number 2 to number 3, and then it just goes.
About the popularity of the show? Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
Too much content.
I don't know. I was just saying at a different panel last night. Sometimes I look at this audience and I think you're here because you had a long-term relationship with Voyager. Voyager was 26 episodes a year. Some of you probably keep it on because it's cozy. That's the kind of relationship you have. A lot of shows now are Tinder relationships. 8 episodes every 2 years? I don't think so. That's not going to be something you necessarily pass on to your kids. And I think that's a loss for TV.
I agree.
I agree with them. Why are they doing it this way?
I don't know.
Money. It's money. It's got to be money.
It's a new paradigm.
Yeah.
And some shows are still doing it, but
Some shows are doing 26 and season.
someone mentioned NCIS that does like 22.
Oh, the procedurals, yes, but
Yeah. But I really, I don't know what's in store for the future of Star Trek, but the TV franchise anyway.
we'll take a shot.
But I hope that eventually they get back to a longer, more sustained. This is. I shouldn't be talking because Star Trek Orville. Happens every few years, and I think in some ways it's hard to make big TV shows. Or at least it's complicated. But then again, how did we do 26 episodes?
Exactly.
Like it's like a miracle. How did we write these shows? How did you were in so much of the show. You must have lived in your trailer, basically. I mean,
Well, it was very tight. I talked about this earlier. You know, it was a tight ship. Not a lot of laughs, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there were laughs, of course, because you're hysterical at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But it was a very, very disciplined set. And that's how we managed.
we shot every episode in 7 days, and occasionally we get an 8-day episode, and that would be a big deal. And occasionally we went out. It was a stage-bound show. And the days that we did go on location, it was like herding cats. Like no one knew what to do when we were outside. But it was so intense.
Intense, right. But I think when you have longevity like that, in the course of 7 years, you can deepen the character. You can find nuance in the character in a way that you simply can't do with 8 episodes, right? And the audience is aware of that, and they feel that. So I feel sad about where television is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the right.
Hi, my name's Amy and I'm 10 years old.
Hi.
Your character, Jane, that inspired me to find my job that I wanted, and I just took my first electrical engineering course.
Come up here on the stage right now, young lady. You come up here and take a bow. I am honored to meet you. Look at this stuff. That's what we do. Thank you, sweetheart. You can call me Jane anytime you want.
My question was if I could watch any of the Voyager episodes tonight, which one would show the most Voyager spirit?
Good question.
I'm falling in love with you. Wonderful. Would show most of the spirit? Brannon, what do you think? Spirit.
Threshold.
Listen, the first half of that show isn't bad. I would say, I mean, gosh, I have to point to Year of Hell, and the reason is, it is a true ensemble. Every character has a moment. It's about the crew fighting through impossible odds that takes the premise of being lost in the Delta Quadrant and surviving to its absolute limit, and they stay together and their family down to the last moment. And that's really what the show was about, was Janeway keeping this family together. And every character has a special moment in that, and it's a 2-part episode, so you would have to commit 2 whole hours. But to me, that's a great Voyager. That captures the spirit of the show. Is it anyone else?
And
Great
we
pitch,
also,
Brannon.
what's your name, my love? Of course it is. The other one I loved was when Captain Janeway took down the Borg Queen. Not too bad, right? That was fun.
That's Dark Frontier.
What do you want to do with your life?
Well, since I found my job that I want to be the electrical engineer, I feel that's what I want to do.
Want to be an electrical engineer and you're how old?
I'm 10.
Amy, you're 10 years old? I have condiments older than you.
I'm very impressed by you. You're a remarkable girl. And you're going to be an extraordinary electrical engineer. Good for you. Let's give her a hand.
Top that on the left. Wow. Okay.
Hi, I'm 11 years old, and I just wanted to know what your least favorite alien race was to work with.
No problem, kid. Species 8472. A green tennis ball on top of a pole.
I thought the phage aliens, those guys were scary.
The Vidians.
The Vidians, they were creepy.
The question was who you didn't like working with.
right? So you don't like working with the
I
Vidians?
didn't like working with the
Okay.
Vidians. They creeped me out. All the
Like
body
working with the
parts.
Trabe.
The Trabe.
Trabe.
You like the Trabe?
Yeah, I like the Trabe.
Okay.
I mean, they weren't bad people.
Hazel.
What was your
Yeah,
What
I-
was your least favorite? What was the aliens that you didn't like?
Who did you not like?
The board.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Great question.
Yeah, but they were important, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's not that you found them boring, you found them despicable.
Yeah.
There's a big difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to get them, didn't you? You wanted to kill them, didn't you? Yeah. Good man, dismissed.
To our right. I'm just going to escape from side to side. To our right.
Some of my favorite moments were when the actors got to show off their special skills for a brief moment. Bob singing, in particular, is probably the best example. So I'm wondering if any of you had any special skills that you wish had made it into a CA story. Or your fellow castmates.
I'm telling you, Johnny, do not.
Anything.
I was gonna say that I was always envious of Garrett because he got to play that clarinet, and I played the saxophone, but they never put it in for me.
Why didn't they? Brandon, why didn't
Brannon?
they?
You never said anything.
You know, he makes a good point. Is it the greatest point?
I wish you could have played the saxophone, Johnny, because for me, they called me a week before I had to play my first clarinet scene. They said, guess what? You're playing clarinet next week. I said, guess what? I don't play clarinet. And they said, no problem. We got a clarinet teacher coming in. I go, really? How many lessons have you scheduled? 1. I said, oh, that's not good enough. So I ended up having 17 hours worth of instruction. I would have loved to have deferred to you or to Tim Russ.
Clarinet is a tough instrument.
Very difficult.
You've got to sustain the embouchure. You can't change it. You don't have keys and pads. You've got to do your fingers. It's a tough instrument.
I know. But to answer your question, I wanted a B storyline where there was a shipwide talent show where Edson Kim gets up there and does impersonations of all the crew. Okay? That's what I do. I love impersonations, and I didn't get the chance. No, I didn't. They gave it to everybody else. Everyone else was impersonating other people. So that's the one thing I miss. Yeah, thank you.
I just said to Brannon, I said, what would be great if he wrote a book about the rejected ideas? That would be very interesting. Anyway,
Well, clearly, given Threshold, there were no rejected ideas. we left nothing on the table. It's,
Brandon, I thought Threshold, I agree with you. 80-90% of that episode was really good. It just went off the rails at the end.
honest answer.
Who do you think?
For those who don't know, at the end of the episode, Tom and Janeway de-evolve into salamanders and have little salamander babies. And it sounds bad. That sounds bad. And I don't even want to say it.
Want to finish that
because
sentence?
it
One
did.
of the fans has them in a basket and they've grown up. Oh, they're so frightening.
There you are. There's our children. I don't want them. Keep them. Keep them.
I hope they
They're
go to Harvard.
expensive. I don't want them. No.
Okay.
To the left.
Yeah, my question's for Garrett. I learned from the documentary that you were quite the partier and bad boy and got dressing down from Jeri Taylor. I'm wondering if you had other stories like that where you were irresponsible or just partied so much and got the ire of the crew or producers.
Yeah, tell us all of your partying, getting in trouble stories.
Yeah, hey Garrett, tell us a few
Garrett,
stories
tell us.
during the year.
No comment. No comment. No, I was young. I had fun. That's it. That's end of story.
Was it fun?
It was.
I'm moving to the right. And you're welcome, Garrett. I'm moving to the right.
Hello. I just want to say, Brannon, you are my favorite Star Trek writer of all time. My favorite episodes are Endgame and Human Error, and I feel like you made Voyager such an amazing show and gave the cast such great scripts, and I just thank you for that. Voyager's my home. My question for all of you is, if you could be on the holodeck and choose any time in history to be on it. What era in history would it be?
Well, my dream came true. I had Leonardo da Vinci. I asked for that, Brannon, do you remember?
I do.
And you guys delivered, and that was great, with the great John Rhys-Davies. By the way, the New York Times called me to ask me for some remarks on his obit. I said, he's dead? I just saw him 2 weeks ago. No, we do this many years in advance. Did you know that? That's true. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Kate's band is here. Yeah, I can't wait to hear you sing, Kate. It's going to be so fun.
So I got to work with that great actor in the role of Leonardo da Vinci, and it was great fun. Yeah.
I would love to, in the holodeck, see around the American Revolution, a holodeck around that time, because the ideas, the Age of Enlightenment, the ideas that were being talked about and debated and unpacked, I think would be very Star Trek-y, and I would love to see that.
I was going to say the exact same thing. That's why we're buddies. We're thinking on the same page.
Aww.
Yes. Delta Flyers, we rule. Okay, thank you.
If the band is here, why?
The band's here means it's just about time. And we have to wrap the panel.
By the way, I do want to say
Brannon?
to the young lady who just gave me, you just made the past 30 years of my life worthwhile. Thank you.
And I would just like to say that you all have made the past 30 years for me absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Everybody,